Hey guys, welcome back. In the last lecture of this section, in this we will discuss, I will tell you some important commands or special commands about PHP. So first of all, let me create a new page, a copy of this with special.php. I have saved this. Now I will remove this code from here, and also the form. I don't need now this. So we go to our folder, can find special.php here. That's now empty. First of all, you can actually echo a date, or you can just get date which you can use in your applications, or you can insert that to database. You can store. First of all, let me change the title. Special commands. So I said to you that you can actually save date in your, you can get the date from the computer using the date function in PHP. Yes, you can add two inverted commas, and then you can say like M, then backslash, then first D, capital D, then capital M, and then small d, and then capital Y. So this will return, this will give you the date from the computer. If I echo this out, go to the page, refresh the page, you can see Monday, February 16, 2015. So it has taken the date and showed there to me. And I will add a BR here. Now one more option, one more command here is empty underscore rand. This is another function. The above one is date function, and this is empty rand function. Empty rand mean math random. The whole, the meaning of this function is math random. So it will do a random math whatever you want. So if I echo it out, it will generate a number which will be randomly generated. Every time when the page is loaded, there will be a random number. I refresh the page, you can see this has generated a random number. If I again refresh the page, there will be another. Again refresh. There are different numbers. And if you want a number from a range, for example 0 to 1000, then there will be only a number between 0 to 1000. Here's the page, you can see 117. Oh sorry, I accidentally closed the page, mistakenly. Okay, random number between 0 to 1000. So this is also very useful function which you can use in your projects. Dot concatenate, and once again BR. Okay, now you have created an array. For example, numbers is equal to array. You added 20 one value, and 22 value, and 23rd value. Now if you want to sum this array at once, all the values inside the array, then you can use a function called array underscore sum. Just give the reference of that variable which has an array. So this numbers variable has an array. Basically we have assigned this array to this local variable, and now you can sum up or calculate all the values inside this array using array underscore sum function. We'll echo this out, and let's check. It should return the result of this all, 60. Press the page, and you can see here is the 60 is the result. One more option, you have a variable, for example n is equal to 1 dot 001. I mean hexadecimals. You can see the extra decimals with the 1 value. You might have this kind of values later when you are more experienced in PHP. First of all, let me add a BR here. Rest to save. Now we have this variable. If we echo this out and come here, you will see 1001, the same value. But if you want to make it round, something like I will say this is the round function, which you can use to round this value to the nearest one. I mean only the numbers, the digits. So I will say n variable should be rounded. Now Ctrl S to save, refresh the page, and you can see, sorry, we have to echo it. Ctrl S to save again, refresh. You can see 1. The extra decimals has been actually removed from this using this round. Now again BR. Now in this tutorial, in this lecture, I want to tell you one more function which is also good to use, and that is MD5. We use this for hashing, for securing the password or any kind of data which we don't want users to see, or attackers or hackers. For example, I will say password is equal to empty underscore range something. I mean this is the password. For example, if I echo, so the password is something like this. Sorry, let me make the MD in a comment. So the password is this one, something like this. Now if I want to change this, and someone cannot guess what it is basically. First of all, I will add one more BR. If I want to change this, I can change it here. We'll just add the password to this MD5 function and we'll echo this out. So this MD5 will actually change the value of the password, and this will be something different, and anyone cannot guess it, what is behind this thing, but this will work as the same like that. Let's refresh the page. I have saved it. Now you can see this is the value of the password, and the MD5 has changed it to something like this, which is not guessable, and the actual value behind this hash is this one behind the MD5. So this is some really useful and nice commands of PHP which you can use in your applications, your projects, whenever you need. If you need more, then you can comment on the lecture or post your question in the discussion forum. Anyways, we have just completed the first section, which was about basic PHP, and we cannot create any project right now because the reason is that all the projects we'll create in the last section of this course, and also in the next section when we will be discussing about MySQL PHP and MySQL basically. Now we have only discussed the commands and functions of PHP, so I hope you have understood this all. Now just I will make sure to teach you MySQL from the next lecture, one by one I mean. So at the end of this course, after the MySQL session, we can then create some projects. So stay tuned with me.